there's been my first my first blow up fight in the comments of my TikToks where I made a video with my friend who identifies as Sami, and we were talking about Sami versus Norwegian, and then there became a debate that has gone on and on and on about ethnicity versus nationality. Are Sami, are they Norwegian? So I debated a long time whether or not to get involved in this, mostly because, as we would say in English, not my circus, not my monkeys, which in most cases just means like that's not my problem. But in this case, I feel like really is best translated as like, this is not my space to talk. This is not my lane. From what I could see when I woke up this morning, I had been tagged in this by one of the people in this argument. Now I see that it was a stitched video, but there's no sound, so I can't hear what's going on. So at the time that I was tagged in, I thought, okay, I guess I need to weigh in. But the only thing I have to say is I'm neither Norwegian nor Sami. So this is not a thing that I am credible in speaking into. I don't know why someone would tag me. The reason I speak about Norwegian culture versus American culture is because I know those differences. I've studied Norwegian culture, and I still say a lot of times that I'm not always right, and I try to take direction. But this is not something that I can speak to because I haven't grown up in the culture that Sami indigenous groups say are oppressed by or colonized by. It's frankly the same way that I often get comments here about race in America where Norwegians will say like race should have nothing to do with it. And what I want to say is you don't live in the culture we live in where we have a 150, 200-year history with slavery and what that's done generationally to us. Like y'all know it intellectually, but you don't understand it to live it every day. And that's the same way with me. I know the difficulties that the Sami face. I know how they've been oppressed. I stand with them as an ally when I can, but it's not a space that needs the air sucked up in the room by me and my voice as an American. That's why I've stayed out of it. But I will say that I think it's never going to be the right side of an argument to dictate other people's identities. And I think always there is such a little cost if you live in the privileged part of society and somebody in America, it would be the Native Americans that we treated so horribly for centuries. If those people who have been harmed by those power structures of which you are a part say something you said harmed me, it harmed me when you say this is or isn't my identity, what does it honestly cost you or I to say, wow, okay, my bad? I don't feel like it costs me anything to say you get to decide your tribal identity to a Native American in America. And it's like pains me to say because I don't like conflict, and Annalie, you're like a really great follower and I don't want to call anyone out. I don't like that. But I just think these are situations where it's so easy to say, okay, fine. Like, what does it cost you? Even if you disagree in your head, I don't think that it's helping the world be a better place to keep fighting someone who says, like, this hurt or felt discriminatory to me. I don't know. That's as much as I'm going to say about that.